Hello everyone, welcome to our Easy Redmine webinar, which is going to be today about how Easy enhances Redmine. My name is Hedviga Cabová, and all these enhancements in Easy Redmine will be presented by our consultant, Klára Zamazalová. So, why we are here today? We are here today because we all believe that Redmine is one of the best open source tools for project management, and we all know very well all the features which you can find in Redmine. But here in Easy, we have developed some of Easy plugins which are working also in Redmine, and you already probably have some of them. And these plugins are Earned Value Management, it's here. Then it is also Easy Gantt or Easy Gantt Pro, then Resource Management, and also Work Breakdown Structure. And I would like to show you today how you can make your work in Easy Redmine even easier and faster thanks to all our plugins, but also thanks to our completely new user interface, which was presented just this month, and it is Easy Redmine 2018. So in this new user interface, you can create your own dashboards where you can see all your tasks or your projects according to what you really need to see according to your preferences. For example, now we are looking at the dashboard of Finance Manager, now at the dashboard of Resource Manager, and the dashboard of Worker in Easy Redmine, where you can see his resource management. You can see buttons, specific buttons for his time reports and attendance. In Easy Redmine, you can also use on the right panel the task timer, chat, via which you can communicate with your colleagues, or the to-do list, where you can find what you have to do, for example, today or this week. We'll see some more information about this during presentation. And also, Easy Redmine is fully mobile, and it means that it is optimized for all kinds of screens. So you can access Easy Redmine from your mobile browser, or you can find application for Easy Redmine in the App Store of iPhone and Android. And during webinar, please use the Q&A section for your questions, and I will try to answer them all. And now I leave a word for Klára.
Hello, everybody. My name is Klára Zamazalová, and I am a consultant at Easy Software. So I will show you today the proper enhancement of Easy Redmine. I have divided it into 4 sections. So firstly, I will tell you the enhancement about tasks in Easy Redmine, then the enhancement connected to resource management, then a few words about dashboards, and finally 2 little plugins which are also very handy. Great or huge enhancement of Easy Redmine is the possibility that you can save the filter, and you can also save the default filter, as I will show you here. You can prepare very easy such a filter, and you can save this for further use. As you see, you can define the filter criteria, but you can also define which columns you want to see and by which parameter you want to aggregate your results. So this is a huge help for you. As you see here on the right side, you can see your saved filters, which are very easy to reach. And also you can tag some filter here in the heading, so you can reach the filter very easy. The same, it's for default filters. I will open it here. The rules are similar as to defining the general filters, but here you can define for each section in Easy Redmine the default filter. So for example, here I am in a section of tasks, so I can define that the default filter for task is that the tasks are open, and I can also define which columns are important for me. Another enhancement of Easy Redmine connected to task is checklist possibility. I have prepared here one task where already two checklists are applied. As you see, it's a general task, and into this task, the checklist is added. Here is first checklist, what to do. Second one is what to check. The users can check what is done. Then you see the information who checked it as done and when. For checklist, you can also use the template of checklists. So you can prepare your one general checklist, and this template of checklist can be used in another tasks. Another enhancement are project templates. You are probably all of you Redminers, so you know what kind of information you can save in a project. It's the set of tasks, it's some assignees, it's some members of the project, it's the project overview dashboard, and all of this you can very easily copy to your project template. So when you have created your project, you create a template from it, and then from this template you can create other projects. So if I go here, for example, this is my list of project templates. I can create a real project just with 2 clicks. Another thing I want to show you are custom fields. You already know custom fields from Redmine, but I want to emphasize the several formats of custom fields you probably don't know from Redmine. It's listed here, but some of them I will show you more in detail. The first thing is that you are able to create custom fields to all of these entities. So the mostly common are custom fields to tasks or the custom fields to projects. And here the important formats, Boolean, it's quite clear. Computed custom fields allow you to compute either two integers or two number values, or you can also compute with some string values. So from two fields with string, you can create one by adding one to another. Date and time is also a very important format because you can specify, you know that by task you can define due date of the task, but with this custom field you can also define, let's say, next action date on this task. So then you can very easily organize your daily work by this custom field next action date. Auto increment is quite clear, country is clear. The lookup format allow you to create the lookup into some other entity in Easy Redmine. So when I will show it to you, here are the entities you can look up on. So for example, now I am creating the custom field on task, and on the task I can look on some user. So not only assignee could be by the task, but you can also add, let's say, supervisor, and the supervisor will be custom field connected to entity users, and you can select some other user on the task. In Easy Redmine, you have the possibility to color the tasks by some parameter. You can define whether you want to color the task according to priority or to tracker or to status. So here is the setting. And then the tasks are colored by this parameter. As Hedviga already mentioned, on the right sidebar, you can see the task timer when it's running. So I will now start task timer on one of this task. by this clicking Start Working. As you see on the right side, there is this stopwatch icon. When I will click on it, I see on which task the stopwatch are turned on. And once I am finished with my work, I just click Finished. And the time I spent on the task is automatically calculated here. Now it was too short, so nothing is displayed here, but you can also set whether you want to round the spend time or whether you want to see it in detail. You have also option to merge task when some duplicities are done. To merge the task, you easily in the list of tasks select 2 tasks or 3 as you wish, and by context menu, by right mouse click, you have here the option merge to, and then you have to define to which task you want to merge these 2 tasks. And the last but not least, by task are the repeating tasks. I will now create one new repeating task. Here is the option for repeating. I will show you the advanced option. So let's say that we want to repeat this task monthly on first Monday every 3 months. Start weekend next Monday. We want to create just, or we want to have just 3 repetitions. And let's say that we want to create all records now. So such a way I define the repeating task. Now I will create it. And as you see, beside this repeating original task, the 3 tasks were created automatically with specified date. So this was the first section connected to task. Now I will show you the enhancement of Easy Redmine connected to resource management. I will start with working time templates, because by working time templates you can specify your holidays. So if I will open US calendar, for example, you can see that already the US holidays are in. So in your resource management, you will see which date are holidays and where you could not allocate some work. Second huge enhancement of working templates is that you can define some other hours that the user is working per day. So here we have defined that the number of hours per day is 8. But as you know, some workers are working for a half-time job, so you can define another working calendar for 4 hours. And this working calendar you were assigned to particular users, and in resource management you will see how many hours you can allocate to that users. In resource management, you can also use filtering. I will now open our global resource management. So as you see, we have quite a lot of users in this application, but here I have already prepared some filters, and these filters you can prepare by yourself as well. And as you see, I use the option tagged in heading. So my filters are tagged here in the heading. And when I click on the first filter for consulting, I can see the resource management just for consulting users. And finally, in the resource management, the planning of vacation is very important. I will now show you the attendance calendar, and let's say that for next week, Thursday, I will have a vacation. So now I have created vacation on the next Thursday, and when I will look on the resource management, you can see that this vacation is defined here. vacation 8 hours. So such an easy way the user can define the vacation, and you know exactly when is the user in work, and when you can assign to him some work. So that was the second section of our Easy Redmine enhancement. Now I will show you the dashboards. The dashboards are very powerful tool in Easy Redmine, and as you can see, you can use dashboards in these four categories. Firstly, the project dashboards. I have already talked a bit about this. I have prepared here the project overview dashboard of project website development. You can define several bookmarks on this dashboard. So on first dashboard, there are some information and some tasks. On second dashboard, I have prepared the overviewed task by assignee. So I can see which assignee should complete their work on this task. And on the last bookmark, I have prepared some performance. So here I can see how many tasks was closed and when, for example. But these dashboards are completely customizable, so you can prepare your own dashboards. Another level of dashboards are homepage dashboards. As you see, I am now on my homepage, and the dashboard looks like this. But the user have possibility to customize this page, and you can prepare the templates. So I can change my homepage dashboards such an easy to another, and you can prepare several homepage dashboards to your users. I will now go back to my Redmine webinar dashboard. So we are back in our agenda, because I also want to show you that not only the main window of the page of the user homepage is customizable, but you can also customize this top main menu. I will now switch the user type into, let's say, sales director. And as you see, my top menu has changed. Now I have some sales director connected things. So such a way you can prepare a very detailed view for your users, and everybody have then everything on hand. So I will switch my main menu back. Third level of dashboards in Easy Redmine is special dashboards. I will open here some special dashboard about people. So as you see by the URL, this dashboard isn't connected to anything else. So you can create a wholly independent dashboards to anything you need, and the dashboard is then reachable by this link, and the link you can add to your user's homepage or to your user's main menu. And the fourth level of dashboards is the plugin dashboards. The plugin dashboards are reachable via this More button. And you can see, for example, Help Desk dashboard, which is also prepared with a lot of bookmarks. So here you have some general information. The second bookmark is already some operation of Help Desk. So that was the third section of our agenda today. And the last section is called Little Plugins, Big Help. And it's completely true. Firstly, the to-do list. The to-do list is visible here by this icon on the right sidebar. Here you can add whatever you want. So for example, buy a bread. I should not forget today. But you can also create your personal private to-do from some task. So if I will go here to some task, I can with drag and drop take this task here to the to-do list. And then you see that the subject of the task is automatically added to my personal to-do. And as you see, the user can sign the item as done or delete the item. And the last thing for today is the chat plugin. As you see already, the chat notification is coming here. Hedviga is writing me if I can help you with this issue, and here is a number of issue. Great, so I can use it as a link, and I can directly open the issue linked in the chat. So that was everything from me. If you have any question, please write it into Q&A section. It should be in the top middle of your screen. And now I will ask Hedviga to finish our webinar.
Yes, thank you very much, Kara. It was a great presentation, but I didn't get any questions so far. If you let me share my screen, I will just quickly summarize what we have seen today. So we were talking about Easy Redmine, how we have enhanced Redmine, and how you can easily upgrade your current Redmine to Easy. Of course, if you need any help from our consultants, we will help you with implementation of Easy Redmine. But there is one more thing which I would like to show you. And for today's presentation, we were using this webinar.easyredmine.com, which you can also use, and you can log in as webinar user with password webinar. And here you can find a quick dashboard where you can calculate how much you can save with using Easy Redmine instead of Redmine. So first you can choose how many users you are going to have or you are having now in your Redmine. What is the cost of one employee per month? And actually, when you are using Easy Redmine, you can save at least 10 minutes or even more minutes per day per user just by working with Easy Redmine. And here you can find your ROI in months. So this is the return of your investments in 3 months and something, actually. Share your results with us, or click here to start your new free trial. We will help you with your evaluation of Easy Redmine. So I would like to thank you for your attention. I still don't see any more, no more questions, so I will start our poll. Sorry. So if you can rate our webinar, I will be happy. I hope you liked it. If you still have some more questions, don't hesitate to contact us. Just respond to the invitation you got, and we'll help you with everything. Okay, thank you very much for your rating, and I wish you a successful day.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye-bye.